Hey there, welcome to another episode of Eve News, Weather, and Sports. I'm Mike Azariah, and let's get to it. We'll try to keep it short because the sun is about to set on me, and I don't want to record in the dark. Uh, let's get through the basic news, and then I'll go on to my subject of the day. I've been making notes lately, making those subjects to chat with you about. So if you have suggestions for something you'd like an old guy's opinion on in Eve Online, ask and I'll see what I can do. Uh, Most violent in high sec system in the past 24 hours was JITA, low sec Susaid, and null sec Lima 3 TAC India 3 kilo. And so those are the places where people have been dying. Also, the changes in alliances, and it gained 1,000 players in the past week. And an alliance called Caladrius Nest Alliance dropped from 635 to 28. So I think that's another alliance that's leaving or not working out. So those are the things that are happening. Today, I want to talk just a little about a part of the game that most of us ignore completely. No, not other players. What I'm talking about is attributes. Now, the older players can tell you the horror of things like learning skills, where the game actually demanded that if you want to be serious, you actually trained a skill that would speed the training for other skills. A lot of work involved in that sort of thing, but people were willing to do it. Nowadays, those were removed. All of the skill points that went into them were reimbursed to the pilots. So a lot of pilots got a nice big boost of skill points, and they had had the benefit of all the training before. But you may not realize it, but your character in EVE Online actually has the attributes of intelligence, perception, charisma, willpower, and memory. And these affect how fast various skills train because each skill, if you look at it in the description, has a two attributes connected to it. And there is a complex formula, and I will try to link the Eve Uni page below that shows the formula of how fast and what the effects of having implants are and various other things that you can do to change it. You can respec your attributes now and again, but to a certain extent, a lot of players and some of the devs believe that this is almost complexity for complexity's sake and not really what you would call gameplay. So there are people who ask, why do we still have this? Me, I set my attributes a long time ago and I've never looked at them since because I literally don't care. I know I'm going to be training all sorts of things. So in the end, even if I get fast training on uh, ship handling, it'll probably pay off less when I'm doing connections or something like that. I just don't see the point in it as a gameplay. So when you're playing something like this, and it's something that doesn't directly affect your gameplay, just affects your skill speed and how fast you're training. If you just level everything, go 20, 20, 20, 20, I think the default is all 20 except charisma, which is set at 19. Apparently, CCP thinks we all can fly, but we're ugly. Or So if you set it like that, you probably average when you plug it into the equation something like 29 or 30 skill points a minute, which comes to about 1,780 or 1,800 skill points per hour. And they got a table so you can see the rest of it and see how things are going. This means that you can modify it a little, but newbies don't even realize that they have attributes, and if they do, they accidentally try to min max, not realizing that the next time they can change it is probably a year away. Old folks go, I said it, forget it. I would love to hear from somebody who actually constantly is updating their attributes according to their skill set or what they're training. There is an app, I don't know if it's still active, but there used to be one called Evemon where you could put in your entire skill plan and it would say, this is the optimized uh, attributes that you want for that. And this is how many days it will save you. And if you had a big enough skills queue, it could save you up to a week or two of skill training time just because it figured out which balance worked best for you. But in the meantime, I drink things that make everyone have higher charisma. You're welcome. You have yourselves a good one, and I will see you on the other side. And like I said, if you got an idea for something you'd like to have some old guy who plays Eve chat about, put a request down below. If it's reasonable, I'll listen to it. On the other hand, if you want me to talk shit about devs or something like that, not going to happen. I like most of them. Most of them. Ciao, Bella. Good red.